Well, hello, all of you beautiful people out there in Minecraft land. How are you today? I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. My name is... My name is Tony Stark. Actually, it's Vid. And welcome back to another very exciting episode on the IgnitorSMP server. I thought I would start today's episode by checking out my profits at the Iron and More shop. I always like to start with the stuff that I know isn't selling very well, which is all of the stuff on this side. As you can see, I am now selling horse stuff. I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode. Let's check bone meal, because bone meal is always a good one. Glass should... Oh, okay. Yep. Did all right with glass. 14 diamonds on glass. Gunpowder, nothing. Golden carrots, still haven't stocked golden carrots there in their entirety. No iron sold, unless... Oh, yep, iron sold. Apparently people are taking it out of the other chest. What do I have? Oh, lots of diamonds anyway. Yeah, a few stacks there. Rockets, nothing. And pumpkins? What the... Okay, I just started stocking pumpkins. I guess it is the Halloween season, so people are going to be buying my pumpkins. So look at that, another stack of diamonds, stack and 9 diamonds to add to my growing collection. So let's get some of these out. Boom, 9 more blocks of diamonds on top of that. Oh, I am literally 1 block short of 2 full stacks of diamond blocks. And while we're up here, we'll check out our profits from the Red Zeppelin. See, oh, okay, looks like somebody bought some repeaters. Somebody bought a redstone torch, or a stack of redstone torches. Some observers have sold. And a whole pile of redstone dust has sold. So that is another 26 diamonds for Onyx and I, so we'll split that in half, 13 diamonds each. So of course that means if I take my 13 diamonds, or at least 9 of those 13 diamonds, and grab myself another diamond block, I now have 2 full stacks of diamond blocks. And just in case you don't believe me, let's get out my blue shulker box here. And there it is. There's my other stack of diamond blocks. So now I'll have to make room in this chest over here so I can grab this block. And 2 full stacks of diamond blocks, plus another 4 diamonds. That is pretty sweet. Hey, Killer Cat, he's very excited. Don't take my box. That goes back safely in the ender chest, and then all the diamonds I have to spend is 4 diamonds. And now we are officially the richest member of the IgnitorSMP server. Killer Cat, Killer Cat. There he is. And there is the box that I ordered. Potions of water breathing, 8 minutes. I love it. And I already paid him for those. Thanks. Yes, thanks. That's what I was trying to write. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I'm going to take that and add it to my collection. I am going to add this box of potions of water breathing to this box, which is potions of invisibility. I've now purchased 2 full shulker boxes full of potions from Killer Cat. Actually 3 if you count the splash potions of weakness that I bought from him a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if I showed that on camera or not, but this one I will for sure. His potion shop has been very, very convenient for me for all of my potion needs. So, hey, if anyone's watching is in the need of some potions, come to Killer Cat's Killer Brews. Right there. Check this out. Splash weakness potions, invisibility 8 minutes, water breathing 8 minutes, and eau de toilette. I guess that's coming soon. But check it out. Look, 1 diamonds for 3 potions. What an amazing price. And he says right now he's working on fire resistance as well. So yes, sir, you are poised to make some serious diamonds. So good luck. Good luck to you.
The next morning.
I am over here at Iron and More because I am introducing a brand new product, and that is XP bottles. Check it out. Bottles of Enchanting, 64 bottles for 4 diamonds. I know that price might be a little bit high, but these guys are hard to come by. But hey, 64 bottles of Enchanting, you should be able to get some good XP. And Wait, what is this? Sus. My golden carrots are not sus. Stop! Stop it! There is absolutely nothing wrong with my golden carrots. Please enjoy them as you would any other fine product at Iron & More. But now, my friends, it is time for us to take on the project that we have been wanting to do for this episode. And for that reason, I have this large patch of grass, which I'm actually not going to use at all. Except for my staging area. You can just see over my head that there is something in the distance, in the water. Let's take a closer look. Right below where I am flying, you can see an ocean monument. And that is going to be my project for the day, because I intend not only to clear out the ocean monument in terms of killing the Elder Guardians, but also I'm going to turn it into a Guardian farm. So let's land in this little space here. Oh. Right here, and then we will say hello to this cow. Hi, cow. And then we're going to set up a little staging area right here. So we'll put our ender chest down, and then all of these things, boing, boing, boing. Then let's grab our looting 3 sword, Jarvis. And actually, you know what? I can probably put away the axe and the shovel. I'm probably not going to need those. Down here, I'm going to grab a couple of these potions of invisibility, maybe 3 of them, because I don't know how long this is going to take. And I'm also going to grab a couple of these potions of water breathing. Again, I'll take a few of them, because I don't know how long this is going to take. Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? And then I've got all of these other materials here, which I'm going to use to build the actual farm. But first, I need to remove my elytra and put on my tinfoil hat, my water-breathing hat. That is the only armor I'm going to have going into this temple. But I am going to have my secret weapons, which are the water-breathing potion, this one, and my invisibility potion. So I will see you in a minute. All right, we need to get around the front of this thing. We just got the mining fatigue effect, which unfortunately I wasn't recording when it happened, but you knew it was going to happen, right? So let's get some TNT down. Let's get some sand and put the sand on top of the TNT. Let's get our ignitificator out, light that, and then back up, and hopefully, boom, we don't take too much damage. And let's get in, and I already see him down there. There he is. Hello, sir. Hello. These guys are pretty easy, so let's just take them, take them, take them. There's one. And give me that sponge. Yes, please. Thank you. Let me come over to wing number 2. Again, TNT goes down. Sand on top. Light the TNT. And back up, back up, back up. Boom. And then we can go in looking for Elder Guardian number 2. And there he is. Let's just sneak down here and boom. That was super easy. There's 2 Elder Guardians. And now for the 3rd Elder Guardian, we'll get right up here in the middle of this thing. If this this mini Guardian would get out of the way. Would you leave out of the way, sir? Please, thank you. Get my TNT down, get my sand on top, light her up, and then back up. Perfecto. And I can already see the Elder Guardian right here waiting for me. There we go. These invisibility potions make this almost too easy. Killed the 3 Elder Guardians. That took all of about 2 minutes. Took almost no damage. And it's night outside. And now we just need to build the farm. And yes, this is what I actually look like to the Guardians. Just a floating helmet and sword. Actually, kind of scary if you ask me. Anyway, we're going to do the farm in the form of a time lapse, as you probably expected. So let's hit that time lapse. of time lapse. Here I am, far above the Guardian farm, and you can hear the Guardians below. I've also done a few minor improvements to the farm as well. By the way, this farm is Logical Geek Boy's design. You know how much I like Logical Geek Boy and all of the farms that he designs. This one is no exception. This one is his. And so let's take a quick peek at the farm down below. So the major difference that I have done here is I have added this storage system. I still need to go back and label all the chests, but you can see that I am getting all kinds of goodies out of these things. Mostly these first like 5 or 6 chests are all of these Prismarine shards, and then I start getting the Prismarine crystals, which is pretty cool. And then I'm also getting some ink. Just a little bit of ink. Not a lot of ink, but just a little. And cod. Lots and lots of fish. And likewise on the other side here. So lots of fish, a little bit of ink, lots of crystals, and tons of shards. Yeah, well, I guess not that many. I've only been running the farm for like 2 minutes. So the biggest issue with this farm is you could actually see that there's an item, or there was an item there just a second ago, sitting on top of this hopper, and that's because the farm actually produces items too fast for all of these hoppers to pick up. There's 2 droppers down here, and these 2 droppers both spit items up, so that would technically require 2 hoppers, but because they're feeding into a single line, that means there's always going to be a little bit of backup. So what I should do is actually split this out into another item sorter, and then I'll have 2 rows of item sorters for each side. I might do that, and one of the ways I might do that is driving one of these droppers. I'm trying to think of the word for a second. So one dropper on this side of the farm, and then moving the other dropper actually to the other side of the farm, so over here. So what you can't see is right about where I am right now, there's a bunch of campfires underneath all of these iron platforms, and there's 2 lines of hoppers. Both lines of hoppers go the same direction, but if I turn one around and spin it this way, I should be able to do a design where over here, oh, there's those campfires, you can see them there. Can't get too close to the edge because these guys see me, and then they attack me with their magic, their guardian magic. But anyway, yeah, so I have a second sorting system that I can put on this side. By the way, special thanks to Onyx, because I only had about 5 of these chests, and my storage system was massively overflowing because I did an AFK session overnight, and he came along and actually added a lot more of the chests for me. So thank you so much to him. While I'm here at the farm, I wanted to show you the nether side of the farm as well. So this is the nether portal. I spent a couple minutes just decorating up the nether portal, adding some sea lanterns and some prismarine just to decorate it to really indicate that this is the portal that goes to the Guardian farm. And as you can see, because we're in the nether, everything is super close together. So this cyan carpet now runs right from the Guardian farm over to my regular village base, and it is a very short walk. So we can get there anytime we want just with this short trip to the nether, do a bunch of AFK sessions, and then hopefully get a whole bunch of goodies that we can sell. Now, we just need to think about what it is we want to sell, or not what we want to sell, where we want to sell it, how much we want to charge, and I guess we better build a shop, right? One of the other projects that I wanted to work on this week, I might not get to it this week because I'm just kind of starting to process and think about what I might end up doing here. But you guys probably know I have been struggling with storage this season. I am basically living out of a pile of chests at my base, and it is crazy. This is the most organized I have been all season, and this was just for the mega base build. And you can see it's only like 5 materials. I've got my iron, my glass, my deep slate tiles, my emerald blocks, and my torches. That's it. I guess I had a little bit of tiled deep slate over here as well. But yeah, that now that the mega base, like the exterior, is completed, I really wanted to do something with the interior of this space. And the thing that came up was storage system. I want to build a giant automated, fully automatic, self-sorting storage system. And I think I'm going to go with a pretty classic design, the one that I typically use. But because of the space here, if you think about it, I'm going to have storage that goes all the way around all 4 walls. And it's going to be 2 layers high. So that is going to be approximately 384 unique items that I'll be able to sort. So that's more than double what I had in my Let's Play world. So I've got a little bit of resource collection to do. Yeah, multiple stacks of stuff, like 6 stacks of repeaters and 6 stacks of comparators and stuff like that, which is not a big deal anymore because we have the redstone shop. So I could just go, pilfer from there if I had to, but of course I won't. I'll make my own because that is our stock and we need to sell it. So anyway, I'm going to do that. Okay, hold on just a minute here. I've got to go back up this water elevator. I just went up the elevator and then had to come back down again to start this little talky bit because something happened at the top here. That there is something on the outside of my building that I did not put there. It appears to be pumpkins. Have I been pumpkinified? What's going on? All right, let's take a quick look at the damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, somebody has been busy covering my base in pumpkins, or at least part of my base in pumpkins still. Wow, that is a lot of pumpkins. It took me, several hours to build this whole thing, but, to cover it in pumpkins, that must have also been several hours. So I'm actually kind of impressed. Unfortunately, it can't stay like this. It means I'm going to have to tear it all down. But yeah, wow, nice job. Now I just need to figure out who did this. I am just flying over some of my friends' bases, trying to get inspired for what I want to do for the new Prismarine shop. And take a look at what Onyx has done here. This is his brand new nether portal. I was chatting with him very briefly, and he said that he might want to have something similar to this on the nether side of the portal. And so I thought I would actually accommodate him. So I spent about an hour just kind of messing around with this portal, and look at what I came up with. It's a mini version of his mega base just sitting in the nether, and I hope he likes it. If not, it's pretty small. He can always tear it down, but I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, you can just climb right up, and it's got the moss inside and even the hole that goes down into the main part of the mega base, which I thought was kind of cute. Okay, enough messing around. I've got an area picked out and an idea picked out, and I think I'm going to build my Prismarine shop right around here, right near the new Arbor Harbor shop, because this is water themed. The Prismarine shop is going to be water themed, and yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's hit that time lapse. Of time lapse, and there it is, the Prismarine UFO, and that's what the shop is called, the UFO. Beam yourself up. Let's take a quick look inside as we beam ourselves into the UFO. Whew, Here we go. What a cool entrance to a shop, eh? I like it a lot. Anyway, welcome to the UFO. This is the shop where we sell Prismarine and Guardian stuff. Yeah, so Prismarine shards, 4 stacks for a diamond. Prismarine bricks, 1 stack for a diamond. Sea lanterns, 1 stack for 2 diamonds. Dark Prismarine, this stuff's a little bit expensive. 1 stack for 4 diamonds. Regular Prismarine, 2 stacks for a diamond, and Prismarine crystals, 3 stacks for a diamond. So if you want to build your own Prismarine stuff, you can use the Prismarine shards and the Prismarine crystals, build your own goodies. Dark Prismarine's a little bit harder, obviously, because you need the ink. And my farm does produce a little bit of ink, but not a lot of ink. And the recipe for Dark Prismarine is pretty hard. And here I am on top of my creeper farm, my gunpowder farm, as I stand in front of VidMC Tower and I try to consider how long it's going to take to actually clean up those pumpkins, which I will get to very shortly. But we did get a message from Total Thomas Man. He wants to meet us on top of the Amethyst Barn. Of course he does. Where else would we meet? Because he has something to discuss with me regarding my new UFO Prismarine shop.
Hello, Vid. How are you?
Good. How are you? I'm just going to walk around on top of your Amethyst Barn while you talk, if you don't mind. I like this sound.
Well, it's making me dizzy, but yeah. It's funny how common of a meeting place this is now. Like everyone's meeting here. You and Onyx do all the time. We do all the time. We meet here. So
well, it's very central to the shopping district. Not just left, right, north, south, east, west, but also now vertical, because we have a couple of a couple large buildings and flying objects as well. And my tower is looming over there. It's still covered in pumpkins at the moment.
Well, I have noticed you've built a Prismarine UFO.
I did.
So it's Guardian drops, correct?
Yes, this is my brand new shop.
Now, there are 2 things I'm very unhappy about with your shop, Vid.
Uh-oh. I don't like unhappy
I'm sorry.
Total Thomas Man.
Oh, yeah. Unhappy Total Thomas Man goes crazy. But you don't sell cooked cod.
Cooked cod.
And that's a Guardian drop.
That definitely is. I get my fair share of fish from the farm. I heard you like cod. So maybe
you could say that.
I can hook you up. If you need some cod, let me know.
I devoted to changing my skin to where my face was a cod head for like 3 months. Vid. Yeah, I was devoted until that series ended and I got to be free and back to my normal self. But that's not the point. But you also sell Dark Prismarine in that shop, and you sell it for a diamond. 4 diamonds for 1 stack.
Yes, 4 diamonds for 1 stack. It's an expensive block to craft. So let me tell you, to craft regular Prismarine, you need 4 shards. To craft Dark Prismarine, you need 8 shards. So it should immediately be double the price of Prismarine. Plus, you need ink stacks.
You're selling Prismarine a diamond for 2 stacks.
A diamond for 2 stacks. Okay, so what you're saying is
Prismarine bricks a diamond for 1 stack.
Think Dark Prismarine should be cheaper. My biggest problem with the Dark Prismarine isn't the Prismarine shards at all. I've got lots of those. It's the ink.
It's the ink.
I don't get a lot of ink. So
well, I might have an idea of how to solve that. Are you interested?
Oh, yeah, of course I'm interested. What do you got?
So, before you mentioned about building a Prismarine farm, I was planning on building one myself. But because you are a much better redstone technical person than I am, I went ahead and let you build it. Right?
Well, full disclosure, I used Logical Geek Boy's design. I didn't design the farm. I just followed his tutorial.
Yeah. Everyone uses his design. Logic's a madman when it comes to a lot of farms. But that's not the point.
I'm good at
so I
following
let you build that farm. But I'm thinking that we should have an ink farm. And I thought I would build an ink farm because they're relatively easy to set up. I hope you don't mind them doing that because I've already started clearing out a river for
that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So you want to be my ink supplier for for dark prismarine? Is that what you're saying, or what are you saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I would
Nice.
love to supply some ink because I need it for some black dye. I have two ideas, and they both profit us,
Okay.
right? So, probably the first idea I get the better end of it, but altogether we both get good things. So my first idea is I get unlimited access to your Prismarine farm. Of course, I won't take it all, of course, because I'm a good person. And you get on unlimited access to my ink farm, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or the other idea is that you can take as much ink as you need to stock the shop and put dark prismarine in, and I get free dark prismarine and free cooked cod for the rest of my days.
Here's what I'm thinking. If I can get unlimited access to your squid farm, so I can have all the ink I need. I can sell ink, I can make ink, whatever. I'll give you unlimited access to the Prismarine farm, like the Guardian farm.
Right.
The only difference is for you can take all the shards you want, all the dark prismarine you want, everything. You can take it all, but you can't sell it.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't going to sell it.
Okay. Does that work for you?
I was just going to... Yeah, that works for me. As long as I can get as much cooked cod as I please, it'll be
absolutely.
fine.
Absolutely. You'll have more cod than you know what to do with. Trust me.
I think that's a fair deal. So you want to shake on it again? You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's perfect. There we go. Do you want me to sell ink out of the UFO, or do you want to do a pop-up shop for ink, and then you can make all the diamonds you want off your own ink?
Well, I didn't really think about that, but actually, I think that is a good idea. Yeah, let's see. There's a spot down there. I'll come up with something. That'll be next episode, though.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go build an ink farm now, Vid. So,
all right.
I guess I will see you. Goodbye.
Enjoy. Bye.
Later.
And just like that, about 5 minutes later, Total Thomas Man has already made a significant progress, if not completed, the ink farm. I don't actually know how these things work. Yes, I do. I think ink spawn in here, and then they must just kind of edge out to the side and then fall to their dooms. And then presumably there's some sort of collection system underneath. Uh-oh, got a shreep! Alright, there we go. Taking care of that. Let's get down here inside the farm and see what we can see. So we got a cobblestone platform, and underneath that, hoppers, hoppers, hoppers. Someone has been shopping at my store, I suspect, because that's a lot of iron for all of those hoppers. Total Thomas Man, don't you know that this is much more efficient if you do it with hopper minecarts? But check this out. We've got ink. We've got a chest with no ink in it. Oh, that's because there's lots of chests here. Look at that. Ink galore. Also a little bit of bone meal and a little bit of raw salmon. So that's great. This farm is going to be very nice, and hopefully it is very productive. Yep, fish falling to their deaths. Total Thomas Man asked us to help him drain the river, and in order to do that, we are going to need one more thing from this Guardian farm, which I kind of forgot to grab when I was here the first time. So let's chug our water breathing, and let's chug our invisibility, and let's get down there. Actually, I'm going to put my helmet on, because this will help me break through some walls, but I am going to have to take my elytra off, otherwise those fishies will see me. And let's take the elytra off right now. Alright, let's just bust right through this wall right here and see where that takes us. We might have to look around a little bit. Aha! This is what we were looking for right here. So let's just gather as much of this as we can and then make our way out of here. And you can't tell me for a second that this mechanic in Minecraft isn't like one of the greatest that they've added, where you just take wet sponge and you drop it down in the nether and it instantly dries it out. That's pretty cool. Just got to do that with this other stack of sponge and we'll be all set. I know there is a right way to do this, but this is just too fun. Okay, maybe I should be more scientific. I'm just wasting my time here. Oh yeah, something like this is much more manageable. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. It's gonna try to cut me, but it's not gonna get me. It's not gonna get me. No. All done. So I was just trying to leave Total Thomas Man a little gift because I heard he likes COD, and he totally caught me twice. The first time he didn't know why I was in his base, so I played it off like I was just giving him some sponges. But then the second time, he literally walked in while I was filling his chests with COD. I was going to show you guys when I finished filling his chests with COD. But that's basically what I did. I just loaded up like probably 60% of his chests with COD. I would have done them all, except that he came home prematurely, so I wasn't able to do it. I just came back to the UFO because I have a little bit more stock to add. So I just added a couple more rows of dark prismarine here. This stuff is still hard to make, but that ink farm should definitely help. But over here at Sea Lanterns, check this out. This shop has been opened less than 24 hours, and I have already made my first 4 diamonds. The businessman VidMC strikes again. And while we are over here in the shopping district, we should definitely check out the Iron and More shop to see if there are any profits in there. Alright, 4 diamonds on cactus. Looks like glass is selling very well. Oh, both chests. Wow, holy moly. Another 3 diamonds on iron. And another 7 diamonds on rockets. Plus another 18 diamonds on bone meal. So not bad. Another 64 plus 5 diamonds. That's another 7 diamond blocks to add to my ever-growing collection. Let's just pop that in there and that in there. In fact, let's convert some of this over. There we go. Now we have 64 plus 13 diamond blocks. And I almost missed these 4 diamonds that I've sold from Bottles of Enchanting. There are 2 more things I'd like to talk about before I finish up this episode. Whoa. Thing number 1 is that I have reduced the price of dark prismarine, and I made a weird typo on the sign. It says dark prismarines. Yes, 1 stack for 2 diamonds, but it cost me a cyan dye and an ink glow ink sack, so I'm not going to change it. Not right now anyway. But check it out. I've already made a bunch of diamonds just on the dark prismarine. What else is selling? Oh wow, sea lanterns. Okay, somebody is building with Guardian themed stuff. Prismarine, what are these things? Prismarine bricks, right? Yes, the turtle blocks. No shards are sold, no crystals are sold, and yep, prismarine, standard prismarine is selling as well. So look at that, 50 diamonds, 50 diamonds just in the prismarine shop, and this is after the shop has been open only for about 2 or 3 days. So far so good. And the last thing to talk about is that I did in fact find out who put all of these pumpkins all over the side of my Stark Avengers VidMC tower. And the culprit was none other than Perfect Pigs, who did something very similar to Total Thomas Man's base last week. But he got me. And you know what's funny? He actually bought all the pumpkins he used from my shop. So this prank actually made me a whole pile of diamonds. Remember at the beginning of this episode when I took all those pumpkin sales out of my chest? Yeah, that was all these pumpkins that Perfect Pigs bought. So thank you for, you know, spending your diamonds on my prank. I appreciate that because now this prank profited me. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast writing it and recording it. And did I say writing it? I didn't mean writing it. I didn't write anything. I don't write anything for my episodes. I just record. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode.